What do we got here? Look at this. There's Ziggy. And who's that in the back? Richard. And Goldie. And here's Nancy. And look at that, it's Ringo and Eva.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 8:30 a.m. Good morning, Stella. How are you today? Last night, I made homemade raw food for the cats. I made about 16 pounds of it. So if they eat it once a day, they usually have it for breakfast. It'll last about 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks. If they eat it twice a day, it'll go a little bit faster. I've been going through about a pound of the homemade raw food per meal when I'm feeding 11 cats because I don't mix water into it ahead of time. So it's 1 pound frozen, just meat, and then I mix water into it before I serve it. A lot of the recipes online say to mix water into it before you freeze it, but it doesn't make any sense to me. So I mix water into it before I serve it. So even though it's 16 ounces a pound, it actually is a bit more than that. So each cat ends up getting 2 ounces of food. And the kittens have been getting some additional crunchies on top just to boost their calorie intake a little bit. You okay, Stella? Stella got lots of pets this morning. She must be very hungry. The hungrier Stella is, the more pets she wants. She's that kind of cat. She likes to butter me up for good food, right? Look at what's going on here. So I was looking for Boo, and I couldn't find him. And I was like, he must be downstairs. Maybe he's looking out the window watching birds. And I figured Splash and Simba were down there also because I couldn't find them either. Look at what's going on here. Splash is blocking the stairs. Look at Boo. Boo's moving. Splash should know better than to fight with Boo. Like, he really should. Splash never wins. But Boo doesn't want any problems. He doesn't want any problems. Come on, Boo. You're good. You're good, Boo. You're okay, Boo. Stella's right here. Stella! Let's see what's going on in here. Good morning. Move over. What happened in here? What is this mess? What is this mess, Sammy? Hey, Nancy. Hey, Eva. Hey, Richard. So last night, I did not get to relax as much as I wanted to because I ended up making homemade raw food for the cats. They were down to just like 1 day of food left with regards to the raw. So that took me a while, and then when I was putting that in the freezer downstairs, I have the freezer in my laundry room, I realized that I had so much laundry that needed to be ironed. So then it took me like an hour to iron all the laundry, and then I came back upstairs, gave the cats crunchies, gave these cats a snack, and then before I knew it, it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down in this room. I put the Chromebook up there, and I was watching TV on the Chromebook, and I was laying on the day sofa. In one hand, I was playing with a wand toy with the cats, and with my other hand, I was doing some work on my iPad. So, yeah, I was totally multitasking, doing 3 things at once last night. And after like an hour of that, like a little bit after 11, I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. So I shut their light off, that little LED light that I've had on at night. I completely shut it off, and I thought maybe they'd get some good sleep, but it looks like that they've been very active in this room. We could see that they took the runner off the shelves. This toy was not there. That toy was like way over here, so they've moved that toy. The cardboard scratcher was not over there. I moved it over there, so they've been moving things around, which is probably the noise that I've been hearing So what I'm gonna do now is clean the room, scoop the litter, refresh the water. I might vacuum in here today and then get them fed. I just want to get this all out of the way. We'll see how the litter boxes are because I scooped them at 5 p.m. yesterday, a little bit earlier than I normally do. I'm gonna wait until Nancy's done. That's a poop scratch. I still want to go to IKEA and buy a few more of those litter boxes, maybe another 2. Not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. So in about 2 weeks, I will be gone for a full day. I don't know if it's going to be an overnight trip. I know it's definitely going to be a full day trip from like morning until late evening. So that's why I need to make sure that I want to have at least 1 extra litter box in this room. Normally 12 hours is fine for these litter boxes, but I just want to have at least 1, if not 2 extras. I think if I get 2 extra litter boxes, then a 24-hour trip would be okay. I just need to figure out the food situation. I do have one of those, you know, like gravity feeders. I have a feeder that's very similar to this water dispenser. I bought it at the same time in case I needed it, and it holds a lot of dry food. And the bowl area is pretty big, so I think that would be okay for these cats. Hopefully they wouldn't gorge on it. I might try them with that feeder in advance to see how they do with it for like a day, so it is an option. For breakfast today, the cats are having homemade raw food with the last of the homemade chicken broth mixed in. And they're having a few crunchies on top. If they eat all this, I still have a little bit of raw food left over from the food that I made last night. And it's quite cool in this room right now. The window is open, I don't know, maybe 4 inches. And when I was cleaning out the room, I had it open much wider than that. And it's really cold out right now. It's probably like 30 degrees. So I'm gonna go feed the other cats and I'm gonna come in here, clean up the plates and shut that window a little bit. I also sprayed the room with some pet remedy spray. I put like a few sprays on the day sofa, near the window, and on the rug, and I don't know, I might have overdid it. I'm smelling a lot of pet remedy even with the window open. It's 9:45 a.m. and that's some of the dry food that I put outside yesterday. That's the Stella and Chewy's dry food that none of the inside cats like. They won't eat it. And that's all the inside cats. That's the kittens as well as the other cats. And no one will eat this food. So I put it outside. I figure, you know, between the skunks, possums, raccoons, and, you know, random feral cats that come through the yard, someone would eat it. And look, maybe half of it was eaten, but there's still a lot left, which goes to show you a lot because usually the raccoons finish everything. Here's the bowl of water that I have on the side of the house, and I don't know if you could see it, but it's frozen. There's a layer of ice on top. I'm debating as to whether I should hook up one of the heated water bowls. I really can't hook it up on this side of the house. I'd have to run an extension cord from the other side of the house. Yeah, I gotta figure that one out. It's about 2 p.m. I just opened the door to show Simba the cats, and there's no cats. Sammy just came out from under the day sofa. How you doing, Sammy? You got some eye boogers. What do we got here? Look at this. There's Ziggy. And who's that in the back? Richard. And Goldie. And here's Nancy. And look at that, it's Ringo and Eva. So there's Ringo, there's little Eva, there's Ziggy, Richard, Goldie, and Nancy. Everybody's sleeping. And Sammy is their representative. Sammy is the representative who comes out. So she's been talking to me and I couldn't figure out why, and then I just realized what it was. There's no birdseed outside. She's trying to tell me to put more birdseed outside because all the animals outside ate it. So I'll go put some more out. Boo's fur is getting so long. Boo, put your butt down. I want to show everyone your fur. Your fur's getting so long. Boo, his fur gets like longer in the winter. Can you see? Can you see how it's like, I could run my fingers through it because it's getting longer. Ooh, your fur's getting so long. Thick and long. See how thick and long his fur's getting? Hello, everybody. Hey, Nancy, you want some pets? Nancy got pets before, right, Nancy? And Richard got pets before. So what happened was I was working today on my computer. I work from home. And around 12:30, after putting in a few solid hours of working, I decided, you know, I could use some sunshine, and the sun was shining. So I came in the room and the day sofa was like bathed in sunlight and no one was on it. So I was like, I'm just gonna lay on the day sofa for a few minutes. And that's what I did. And Richard was rubbing up against my feet because I had my feet hanging over the edge. He was like rubbing up against my feet. And Nancy was getting pets. She got a lot of pets. And Sammy got a lot of pets. And pretty much everyone else was sleeping. Hey, Richard. The cats definitely feel like they're putting on their winter coat also. One of the things I did this afternoon was I went to IKEA and I bought 3 more of those litter boxes that fit in these shelves. So I could put 3 more litter boxes in these shelves so the entire bottom row can be litter boxes if I need to go away for like a full day or even a 24-hour trip. That should take care of the cats for 24 hours because right now I have 3 litter boxes which easily last 12 hours. So I figure if I put another 3 in here, that would cover 24 hours, and that should not be a problem. And I'd put the air purifier on high, and everything should be fine. Right, guys? I also went to Lowe's and I got 2 new blinds because I want to swap out the blinds in this room. The blinds in this room are old, and you see all those cords up there? So yeah, what happens is probably once a day or every other day, I have to roll them up and push them up there, but the cats still manage to get them down. I don't know who does it, but somebody's been jumping up there and getting them down because when I check, the cords are usually all unraveled. So today I bought 2 new sets of blinds. Both are cordless, so they're much better, and that'll be a nice change in here. Grandpa Frehl's going to be coming over on Thanksgiving, and he offered to put those blinds up, so he likes having little projects like that. Right, Sammy? Right, Sammy? Sammy's fur is getting long too. Your fur is getting long like Boo, like your Uncle Boo. Your fur's getting long like Uncle Boo's. Right? Right there, Sammy? So today was the day that the video of Sammy being trapped was posted. Right, Sammy? Sammy says that was such a long time ago. She's like, she's practically forgotten all about that already. But that's how far behind these videos are. She's come such a long way from that first day when she was in the trap and she wasn't happy. Right, Sammy? But now everybody knows that you were the first one, right? They all know that you were the first one in the room, right, Sammy? Right, Sammy? Everybody knows you were the first one in the room, Sammy. How's that feel? Good? She says she don't care, she's hungry. It is 6:35 p.m. and the cats are having some canned food. So they're having the wellness kitten food. It is the whitefish and tuna pate on the bottom. And then they're having some of the Nature's Promise chicken shreds on top. And then they're having some dry food. I've been putting some dry food in the middle because they tend to eat around the edges. And they'll eat the wet food first. And then I sprinkle some dry food on the wet food also. You guys hungry? You ready to eat? Who's ready to eat? I'm missing Torties. There's Ziggy back there. Where's Goldie? Come on, Goldie. Okay. Hey, Ringo. Hello, Eva. Hello, Eva. Hey, guys. There's Ziggy. Okay, you gonna eat something? Hey, Ringo. Look at this. Look at Ringo. Ringo's getting brave. You're a brave boy, Ringo. Okay. All right. Ready to eat something? Okay, ready? Ready, you gonna eat? All right, so both of the platters are down. 4 cats on that one, 3 cats on this one. I'm gonna leave the room because I'm hungry. I would like to eat. And I have to get back to work. I have a lot more work I have to get done tonight, so it might be another night where I'm just gonna be working pretty much all night until I go to sleep. So I just put some fresh batteries in this cat's meow toy, and I've got it to work. It works better on a floor right now than it does on a rug. Maybe it takes less power to run on a floor versus a rug. So I just put it down here for the cats. At first they were afraid of it, but hopefully they'll remember what it is and go back to playing with it. I mean, there's 3 of them now, so we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.